Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading
Okay.
straight for the train station. I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Down to my honor. Look at that. That was not my intention. Stealth is not my best. I wish I could get the cutscene.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
There. Go further away. What the? Why did she turn around? This is stupid.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Wait for her to get her away. I'm getting too far ahead, but I want to make sure I don't get caught right now. That'd be a good time to start tailing. Not hear footsteps. Okay, well, as long as I can keep tailing her like this.
That's a guy from the paper.
What? How the hell did she spawn all the way over there? Okay. Make sure to keep a safe distance. Okay, well. Can I find this now?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What? I was a cover! How did she catch me? Why do you want me to be all the way over here? There we go.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
What?
In the papers. Solve that big case.
So, at the right end.
See him?
A blonde woman just came in
Saw
here.
his picture in the paper.
She went out the back way.
Worked that case.
Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door.
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Okay, so you... Okay, so...
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
And back to our car. I don't know how you... You over here. You're still...
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Not the route I was intending, but I can change as we go. And over here. I think this left. Almost there. I think.
Seems like a nice boy.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the yellow cab 87, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Wait, there's still something here? Weird. Why is it saying I missed something? Guess we can do here, and just do what we can. I feel like I got everything. It's just been on the page I'm using called the guide.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned.
Hey, Central Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
Okay. Then he's out here. Did I miss anything? I'm sorry, I'm not. I just this game, I'm just doing a basic playthrough. Miss anything? Oh well. Also, yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot I miss. Especially because I'm gonna rely on the fandom wiki or the answers and all that fun stuff.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
I don't want to get too close. Why?
How many stops is she gonna make?
All that.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Some damage.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Alright, so... I getting... What's the next location? It's like taking a left, and so are we. We're getting too close.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I did not do that damage.
Pull over. She's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Hey, don't mind me.
Seems like a nice.
Oh. Oh dear. No, I was expecting.
Fraud! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said,
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
"Car."
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Okay, so we have to investigate her belongings. That's kind of random.
The Egyptian Theater.
That makes sense at the same time. So close to the body that just blended in. I was like, okay.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
This car. Start right around here.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Okay. That was not much of a drive I could do. Just right here.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, car 11K.
King?
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease, head to 6th. I'm wide open here.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Hammond, too.
You're covered, Phelps.
Alright, he's all over there.
Clearing some floor. I'm wide open here. Give me some goddamn cover.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair. I'm wide open here. Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back. Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Oh. So did that perfectly. Wait, background chaos.
.187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
So I gave him a
That
dust.
getup of yours anyway. Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Alright, on to the next case. Okay, so they already registered it. Which means all I have to do is just drive there. Hey! What the hell? Had to do that. Got that.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
All units, officers need help. Halt in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Okay, that was just nuts. In the beginning, I hope that does not affect the results of this case, because otherwise that's going to be disappointing. So... First, play the waiting game. And then... probably have this video be uploaded. I'm gonna have to go around them. It's quite obvious. On. Perfect driving. Except for what happened earlier, but that's beside the point. Here we go.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
That's 8. Okay.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead. Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly. Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find 2 guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies. You might be onto something.
I want to look around.
She's having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Julie, she always had so much fire, so much drive.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one. Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Okay, so let's see. What is it telling you to check? Yep. I don't even know why that's an option. That is... very random. Let me look at the clues I have. So we just so I can look. So the morphine and the ring. It seems like we're missing this. Missing description? Oh, there it is. There's the
You
last.
should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
That is what I was saying.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? What else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Okay, so...
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the thing she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Did Miss Randall have many friends?
Sure, I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Okay, so we'll use this.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldsson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
There's an achievement I can get.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right? I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Okay, so achievement. Why is it saying... What? Is there something I missed? Hold up. Wait. I missed something. Hold on. Can we go back in there? There's something I missed. Okay, good. We can actually go back. So no photo. There we go.
It's a place to start.
I wonder if the other photos have anything. Too sure.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Right. Investigate us further. Okay. Odd. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so the middle one's the only one that seems to have anything. I just want to be thorough with this.
Beautiful girl.
I think our work is done here.
Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Okay. Yeah. Wanted to be sure about things. And I think this is a good spot to end the video. So, goodbye for now, my beautiful blossoms. Remember to stay beautiful, stay hydrated, and stay safe.